Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome, welcome. Rochelle. Hi, Kiana, Joanne, Tara, EJ. Good to see everyone here today. How are you all doing? This is Natalie, Spiritual Life Coach, Reiki Master Teacher, joining you here for a special, possibly limited series of live streams where I will be doing a kind of laser focused or very focused live where I'll draw a few cards, which will be the theme, and it will be a collective reading for everyone who is here. And then I will do a Reiki meditation and ancestral clearing, specifically targeted to whatever the cards have to say. So if you I know many of you, and so you know how these messages from Spirit are. They're quite they can be tough love and full of powerful and loving advice and feedback. And so then the Reiki and clearing will be supportive for that. Also with the caveat that, you know, the energy and the clearing will go and do exactly what it needs to do for you specifically, for your highest good. So you can just trust in that. And if you are new to me here on Insight Timer, please give me a follow here. If you enjoy this space and if you enjoy me, the app, please give a donation. And I will be doing this a couple more days in a row. And if I like it, if you like it, I may continue. I also go live anyway a couple times a week. So stay tuned for that and just give me your feedback. I do have these. I was dual live streaming, but my internet at this time is not good enough to do that. So I'm only live streaming here, and also I am recording this and I will upload it to the other platform that I was streaming on. If you care to catch the replay, which does have the energy infused within it as well, so it can be helpful and powerful even as a recording. So hello Lisa from Denver, Brenda, Toronto. I have a client with my life coaching that's just outside Toronto as well. So did I say that? I'm a spiritual life coach and Reiki Master Teacher. I'm not sure if I put that in there. So hopefully y'all's app will get straightened out. You know, if you ever ask tech support stuff, they always say reinstall the app, update the app. You know, I'm no expert there, but perhaps try that, see if it helps. So let's dive right into the cards. And good morning, Ginger. And we will start with doing a Light Seers Tarot. Hello, Pradeep. Let's see. My circles are not streaming by, so I may miss somebody joining in unless you say hello. Now there they go. Now they're streaming. So glad to see everybody here. And this is also an experiment this time of day because I go offline at this time of day. And also I thought, you know, this is a short live. I'll experiment, see how it goes. I know many of you prefer being live or engaging at this time of day for you. So yeah, we'll see how it is. And glad to see you, Joanne. Yes. Hello, Wendy, Elena, Natalie from Texas, Jerry. I grew up in Arlington, Dallas, Fort Worth when I was in elementary school. So yeah, Cyan from the UK, Alyssa, Tennessee. Great to have all of you. So yeah, if you're new, please give me a follow so you can get notified of when I go live. And also I have a group, Natalie's Healing Circle. You can join there, stay connected on a deeper level. And hopefully my internet will hold. So here we go. And this is a group message for everybody here. And by the way, I have posted the last 2 lives already on the replay where those are located. Woo! Woo! The Fool. Yay! One of my favorite cards in the deck. So who all knows tarot and who all understands the significance of the Fool? Or have heard me say it. So you're welcome, Ginger. I'm glad that it's valuable to watch the replays. So the Fool, so I'll just, a 2-second teaching on tarot card decks. There's 2 parts to the deck, the major arcana and minor arcana. The major arcana tells the Fool's journey, which is, the life journey. It's like archetypes, and it's a journey we all go through in different phases and ways in our lifetimes. And so major arcana is major energy. It's like not everyday energy, not everyday stuff. It's big stuff. The minor arcana is the stuff, like the swords, the cups, the pentacles, the wands. All of those are minor arcana. And those are more like everyday, not as intense energies, right? So this Fool card is the first card in the entire deck of tarot. It's labeled 0. So I love that, because what is 0? 0 is possibility. 0, we need 0 to have 1. 0 really is God, is source. Before source separated itself to know itself as itself. So 0 is very powerful, and the Fool card is the 0 card. So this is the beginning of the journey. So some of you are on a brand new journey, or a next level, like a new incarnation of your journey. But you can see this figure is facing backwards, trust falling into an abyss, a beautiful abyss with sacred geometry, and she's holding a crystal. And she's looking up to source, and it's a trust fall into the unknown, into possibility. So it's delicious, beautiful energy. If you are in fear, it doesn't feel delicious and beautiful. So check yourself. Are you coming from fear or love? And it's not right or wrong. It's just a noticing so that you can course correct yourself. No one else can do that for you. So if you relate to this card but you're in fear, the message is to remember the truth of who you are and what's going on here. There is only love. You can't get it wrong. You never get it done. You can't fail. Everything is here to help you. Everything is always working out for you. So if there is any fear here, remember the energy of this card of just this trust fall. How can you surrender and trust right now? If you're already in the trusting space, great. This is confirmation. So, hi, Louise. Nice to see you again. Great question. Hi, Britt. Good morning. Elena, this is the Light Seers Tarot. I don't know if I said that. So it's a beautiful, wonderful deck, very powerful and amazing. So yes, and this could be any sort of new beginning in any area of your life, or all areas if you are in an intense part of your journey. So can anybody relate to that Fool card? I'm feeling like sticking with the Light Seers for the clarification cards. Hello, Sophie. Welcome. Great. Glad to hear it. So, yeah. So I use the Osho Zen Tarot as my other deck. I like that one to be like the main card and Light Seers to clarify, but for some reason I don't prefer to have Osho be the clarifiers and whatever. Again, there's no right or wrong, just my preference. So let's see what clarifying or additional information the cards have about this message for you. And remember, this Reiki and clearing will be specific around the energies that have come up. So we have the beautiful Queen of Wands energy here. So again, a message to shift into what are you creating. Wands is fire energy, it's masculine, it's creation, it's passion. I put this image as my background on my phone wallpaper. My lock screen is my inner child pick, but my wallpaper is this one because of a reading that we did months ago now. It's been up. So what sticks out about this is, she is empowered, like empowered as fuck, like sorry but not sorry, but that's just how it is. I want to cuss. You remember that one, Ginger? Yeah, I do too. And the thing about the reading months ago about this card was, look at what she's holding. There's this little fireball in her hand, and she's delighting in it. She's celebrating it. And this is like, the reading before was around Michael Singer and surrender and resistance and like the things that feel like they're coming up against us in life or challenging us in life, for us to actually have this energy around it, to actually celebrate that there's a challenge, celebrate that there's resistance, because that's where it's showing us where we're supposed to go. So that may be for some of you. For others of you, this might just be like, she's very powerful. It doesn't matter your gender, nothing like that. This is just a feminine energy. There's a king and there's a queen. So this is the queen energy. It's got more of a, soft heart, more of the feminine energies of the wands, but she is sovereign, she is wise, she is empowered, she is excited, she knows her worth. So the invitation for you is to trust yourself, like really trust what you're creating, trust where you're being guided and led to. You're powerful. And trust this process and trust this journey. I want to look up the Queen of Wands in the Light Seers. Awesome. As you know, and I share this often, in one of these, whenever I get back to my dual live streaming, I was playing with sharing my screen, but then it didn't get to happen because of the bad service. But I did have some fancy stuff set up to where I could share like my web browser screen with you, but stay tuned, that'll come. So what I wanted to read is the meanings of this Queen of Wands. Boldly expressing yourself, charisma, passion, spontaneity, bravely pursuing your dreams, impulsivity, I'd say in a positive way, adventure, confidence, helping others as you build your queendom. Love it. Power, intensity, and love. And, where is the affirmation? Yeah, it's still loading, so no surprise there. That's been how it's been here lately. So anyway, that's very powerful as well. So that's the message for today. Here it is. I fill my world with light. I fill my world with light. So you are the one filling your world with what light. You don't need to wait for somebody else to bring the light. You don't need to wait for somebody else to hand you the match or light the spark. You fill your own world with your own light. So remember that and trust that. Yes. And it's okay if you get afraid. You're falling off this cliff. It's not even falling. It's a trust fall that you're choosing. Do you see the difference? You're choosing this. If there's fear involved, you might feel like it's happening to you. It's happening for you. And not only is it happening for you, you're choosing it. You're choosing this. So, and then you choose it, you fill your world with light. Pink clouds, wonderful. I think it's pretty early there, Ginger, isn't it? Or maybe it's just sunrise time. But yeah, even this has the pink sort of a background here. Also, what I love about this card, look at these little tea light candles around as well. And she's surrounded by light. Good morning, good day, Chantel. So I love that time of day in the morning. So that is the reading for today. So we're going to dive in this rest of this time. Hi, Andrea. Good morning. I'm glad that's affirming for you, Joanne, that you were thinking that you fill your own world with those things. So yeah, I invite everybody to read more. Actually, I want to read it now because it's powerful when it's delivered. And if you want to read it for yourself, you can just search Light Seers, Queen of Wands, and the page will come up. So take this in, and then we'll dive into the Reiki. The Queen of Wands brings her creativity and passion with her wherever she goes, and when she enters a room, you will feel her warm exuberance and her intensely confident determination. She has always been bold and expressive, creative and passionate, and people say she has the warmest of laughs and the biggest of stories. She steps into her role as queen comfortably, fully, because she is confident in the way that she leads. Today, she sits on her desert throne, surrounded by her dreams and her memories, her creative energy and her people. She understands the power of deep connection and the lengths that people will go when they know they are being appreciated for their efforts. Even though there are times when her anger is explosive, she knows her long-term happiness will be built with a heart whose sacred flame burns brightly, lovingly, and powerfully. She chooses to nurture her love and her passion over her fear and her anger. And as such, she is a powerfully inspirational character who boldly shares her enthusiasm and warmth. You are capable and fierce, and it's time to root into your purpose and find the magic you've been looking for. It's time to be bold and to step into the limelight of your life. Don't be afraid to be the center of attention. And for Goddess' sake, stop acting small in order to make those around you feel more comfortable, whoever you are. I know that's for somebody here. There's fireworks outside, by the way. There's still partying going on. It's not your role to make others feel larger in your presence. It's your role to make them feel loved. Find your voice and allow your powerful pipes to fill the room. Share your ideas and your message passionately, for it will incite respect and inspire those around you. Light the way for others by bravely sharing your fire. Powerful connections of love will ensue, so it's a perfect time to put yourself in situations where you will have a chance to meet new people, socialize, and connect. Make sure your fiery, impulsive bursts of productivity are accompanied by laughter, good times, and a heaping dose of gratitude. There is, of course, shadow cast in the wake of all this light, so don't push it down so deeply that you can't find it again. Sometimes this queen shows up to indicate jealous or manipulative tendencies, especially when you let your stubborn streak grow hotter than your common sense. Always go back to love as a mentor. Know that it's okay to be healing and still want to heal others. It's okay to not share everything with everyone and still feel open and vulnerable. It's okay to be imperfect or to have aspects of self that have held you back in the past. Don't let your past shadows define you. Transmute them. Sit with them briefly and then light them on fire because you don't need them anymore. Bam! Yes, and fireworks as I'm reading that. Oh, Natalie, you're crying. Beautiful. Yes. This is the Light Seers Tarot, Chantel. So glad this is affirming. Yeah, I'm glad I followed the impulse to read that one out loud. And actually, there's some questions. So if you're just joining in, I'm reading about the Queen of Wands from the Light Seers Tarot. So questions are very powerful. And as a life coach, questions are a very powerful way to coach. So let these questions be a part of the transmission. Intensity and passion when dealing with others can both save us and hinder us. How does your intensity act in your life? What part of you desires to be seen? What part of you wants to lead? When do you feel powerful? Have you pushed shadow parts of you so far away that you have a hard time accessing their lessons? If you could illuminate them, what would they whisper? So let that sink in. If you want to visit those questions, visit that reading, just go to Light Seers Tarot, Queen of Wands, and it's all there. So good morning, Yvonne. Yes, I might be doing more of reading those descriptions because that was freaking powerful, along with the fireworks. So we've got just a few minutes left. So let's dive in deeper now into the Reiki and clearing. And I'm definitely feeling clearing around playing small, staying safe, being silent, not using your voice. And also around clearing around dynamics from the past and ancestral lineage around like women being disempowered, and being punished for being powerful. So let's go ahead and settle in for just a few moments here together as I channel the Reiki energy healing. And just close the eyes. Just as you breathe in, I know this was a powerful message. And just surrender, allow. Just take it in. You don't need to do anything but receive, and receive that energy, receive that transmission. And just imagine that Fool card and that trust fall. And what aspect of your life is inviting you to trust Source, God, the universe, trust self, trust your higher self? Where are you holding on, and where are you ready to let go? Even more. You're being asked to surrender even more. It reminds me of that quote, what if you fall, but what if you fly? You're like a baby bird that the mother is pushing out of the nest, and there's nothing for it to do but open its wings. Spread those wings and let the air catch you and soar. And when you soar, you are filling your world with light. So just allow whatever is ready to be released that's in the way of you trusting, believing in yourself. Letting that release. And claiming your power. Claiming that Queen of Wands. Maybe some of you might want to put that image on your wallpaper. And you're not alone, especially if you are a female identified as such. This is for the lineage. This is us taking a stand for all the women who couldn't or didn't. It's time. And if you are, identified as male or masculine, it's about claiming that feminine part and celebrating that aspect of yourself. So it's about bringing this energy forward. I fill my world with light. So imagine that you are stepping out into your world and bringing the light, being the light. What are you creating? What are you doing? Who are you being? How are you being? Who would you need to be to fill your world with light? Feel that in your body now. Feel that in your heart center, in your solar plexus, your sacral and root, those lower chakras. And up into the higher chakras. And if it is your morning time, then you get to step out of this meditation, out of this space. And I invite you to take this question with you. How can you fill your world with light today? And it might be you go take a bold action that you're scared to take. Or it might be you stay at home all day long. It doesn't matter. It's who you are being. How you're being in that moment, in those moments. And I'm just doing some ancestral clearing silently as we close. So just be with these energies. You are the one you've been waiting for. No one is coming to save you. Nobody can do this and take this journey for you. You are the one you've been waiting for, so it's time for you to take your place on your throne. So be that Queen of Wands and use her to inspire yourself moving forward. Oh, am I here? Am I back? Okay, I think I'm back. I'm not sure. And also nothing. Okay. Well, we're finished. So, and if you're seeing the replay, oh, am I here? Yes, my blessed internet. I guess you weren't meant to hear those last sentences, so thank you. I'm going to go ahead and close while the internet is here. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. If you want to catch the replay, you can do so on my YouTube channel. Please subscribe there. I will see you tomorrow. If you follow me, you can get notified of when I go live. I'll do this again tomorrow. Give a donation if you would like. Reach out if you feel called to. I'm pretty much almost full with my coaching practice. So, and also I do still have a couple spots. So if you feel the heart call to go deeper with me and see what's possible for you, then reach out. So thank you, Natalie, Joanne, Lisa, Wendy, Ginger, Tara, and EJ, everybody. I'm so grateful, Aaron. So I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you, Tara, and everyone. Brish, good to see you. Bye-bye.